down the points and also the time, and to see if any way we can get better and we improve our hardware, and also any part of operator can do to make it better. Oh, also the operator must train very hard because during the competition, right, you'll be very nervous. So it might they will have a chance that you very nervous, then you cannot perform the task very well. So I'm familiar with the robot control. Okay, the fifth one, prepare well before going. Okay, two things here. Okay, first one, you must bring enough hardware parts, not enough extra. Bring as many as you can, because actually we did printed a lot for my team. We printed a lot of 3D printing thing, because the 3D parts will easily broken in the commission. So to be ready, you must bring extra LiPo batteries, extra torque to control the robot level. So these two things we brought also, but can depends on you guys want to bring or not. But I recommend you guys to bring this one, 3D printer. Because there are 2 days, testing day and also completion day. In the testing day, right, you can just bring this printer to your homestay and just print as many as you can. Don't stop printing. Okay, to just get a backup. Okay, so we arrange all this stuff into 2 boxes. I think even more, 2 boxes, and some we just carry on hand. So this one is a 3D printer, and we also brought the game view also, the pipes and also the game view. But we actually didn't use the game view because for last year testing day they let us to use the game view like for the entire day from afternoon until night. Because in 2023, right, they only let us to use the game view for 3 hours only. But depends on this year lah. If they want you guys to use until night, then you can just stay until night and just utilize the testing game view there. Try to make it just try to let the robot to run on the game view. So these are the 5 thing advices. Okay, then we move on to this one. Okay, how to win only some suggestion. So this is the hardware guy. Okay, first is to run on the game field on the testing day. Okay, in the day one, right, there will be 2 maps. One game field is the real one that we cannot touch. The game field can only be used on the competition day, and another one is the testing game field. Then this one that every team can use. So the testing day, right, I advise you guys to reach early a bit. Like if the day one open at 2 p.m., then you can reach before 2 p.m. to get the place to test the game field. Okay, what you should do here? Make sure the code is working. Make sure all the robot can run on the game field with no problem. Like the robot will not start on the pipe or anything, or cannot reach anywhere, cannot launch the removal or something. So make sure the robot can fit on the game field. This one is very important. If suddenly you found out the robot is not fit with the game field, what should you do? So you must quickly change or adjust anything. So that's why I say the exact same game field is very important, because if you have the same game field earlier on in UTN, then you can already try to modify or try to improve the robot to make it very fit on the game field. Because all the dimensions here is same as the provider in the robot. Okay, but for our case, right, for 2024, the game feel is actually not same with the rulebook given. So there was so the time we are very very angry, and we just complain this to and feedback this to mentor because they use some materials that are not stated in the rulebook. So this one actually cannot run because in 2023 everything is exactly same as the rulebook. So we already feedback this on this one. So I guess this year won't happen. This so just try to check on this. If anything is not is different from the rulebook. Oops. Okay. Uh. Okay. So this one is a test track. These my teams are using. So we need to just find a place to test our robot. Okay. Wait. And see this thing right here, right? This one is wooden, right? Wooden made, right? But what's stated in the rulebook is this one is a pipe, PVC pipe like this. So this one is the difference in the rulebook. Then we already complain on this. So we try so many times to try to let the robot to manage the so many robots are using. Okay, so the thing just now I mentioned one is wooden one. So we did not expect this one because when we were training in UTM, right? So we just hit very fast with the PVC pipe. So with PVC pipe, it didn't break, but for wooden one, just broke already. Then we just feedback this to mentor. Then they have no backup, so we just keep using this on the testing game field. So it's okay to happen this. Just try to utilize the testing game field. Okay, how to win second tip is to observe and study other teams. This one is very very important also because the strategy we prepare and the robot build when we reach the USM, right, it's actually not very very well fit. So we made some changes in the robot. So because we found out that some robot is very very fast, then we need to change our strategy because our strategy is initially was focused on autonomous. We spend a lot of time in autonomous to get many points. But this robot right here, this robot can finish autonomous phase very fast. Okay, for this condition, like if you finish the autonomous phase already, you can directly move to manual phase. This one you guys will read about this later on when competition starts. So it's also a strategy here. So we found out this team is can complete the autonomous phase very fast. Then we change our strategy uh to to deal with this robot. So we also change our code to remove. We try to uh finish the autonomous phase fast, and we did not perform some tasks in the autonomous phase. So because we want to enter the manual phase as fast as we can. Because for this member, you can see there are two sides. Even though the rule is not written that the robot cannot go into opponent's team, but it is not written. So we are afraid of if this robot can finish the autonomous phase fast, then they enter our zone to grab all the scoring element. And straight away then we have no elements to grab already. You need to go to another zone to grab, which is very time consuming. So you must observe other teams and see if any team is very strong or they can perform any task. You can see. Then from this, you can try to modify your strategy or your robot. See this one? Hey, can you see? I see they have different design here. This one looks like very rich because their robot is very how to say rich. Okay. Yeah, this guy. Initially, this robot cannot put the removal into the water tower. This one seems not enough time. But later, I don't know if this team change anything to modify then. So after you observe your opponent, then you can try to think about if you need to switch strategy or what kind of path you should use like that. Are you focusing on scoring or stable one? Because some tasks you you can perform, but it wastes a lot of time. Or maybe some tasks you can perform, but it's not stable. Like for the like for this one, right? We can put the water ball into the water tower, but like every 10 times we can only successful in like 2 or 3 times, which is very low percentage. Then we just not to use this in the automated phase, not the manual phase one. Okay, third one is communicate with your mentor. So this mentor I mentioned this time is to help to solve your problem regarding the competition. So what we did is on the competition day, we asked for a long extension cord. Okay, this one you can do whatever time. Like during the preparation period, the 7 months, you can ask your mentor if this one can be done, if I can do this like that. So for this one, we already asked our mentor if we can enter opponent zone, and then mentor say can, then cannot. But this one just it's not written in the rulebook, and not sure whether the other teams found out this one or not and complain about the game field. So they will have to feedback to the organizer and try to change this. Okay, so this one is a mental part. Okay, so the fourth one, this is also important because a team of four, sometimes we are running out of the idea, so we have no idea. So we don't know how to build a robot to perform the task efficiently. Then we meet with Dr. Yong or Dr. Saifu to provide us some opinion on how we can improve our robot, like what we can do to maximize the points. That anytime you can schedule a meeting with your supervisor and also seniors. So these two guys, the 2022 champions, 2023 champion. So if you guys have any question or running out of ideas, you guys can ask us lah, ask seniors or supervisor. This guy, okay, helping to cut. Okay, so just now what? So here are the 4 things on how to win. Hope you guys can get it. Just some suggestions. So others here. So just like I mentioned, we will have 7 to 8 months to prepare. That means we will need to stay back in sem break. So for sem break, we will need to write a letter to the hostel, and you give your supervisor to sign. Then you submit to hostel. This one I already put the template in the drive. Okay, so the second one, request for workplace. If team Iros, then you can either do in Carolet. You can ask permission from team Iros. I mean Iros Club supervisor, and also you can also B01. What's it? Oh, you can try to apply for this workplace B01. It has very big space here. Okay, so third one for transportation to USM. We can actually request fund from FKA. So Dr. Saiful already know how to do it. So they will need to, if I'm not mistaken, they need to have a meeting to discuss about this. Then Dr. Saiful we need to present the proposal to them, see if they can approve or not. So for bus booking, right, this one is using this VRMS system. You just click on it and fill out everything you need, then you can just submit. Okay, this one bus booking, right, is after you get the fund from FKE only, then you can proceed to booking. If you haven't get any fund, then you can book this one. Okay, so the fourth one, accommodation in Penang. This one you need to book yourself, and you can get fund from FKE. So in the proposal, right, you can just write everything you need, like accommodation, how many money, transportation, how much you need, like that. So once it's approved, then you can proceed to these two things. Okay, so 7 to 8 months. It's actually long, but once you go through that, you feel like, wow, so much we've been through. It will never be a smooth ride. See the 3D parts broken, and this guy finger is hurt by the drill here. He accidentally hurt his hand finger. So remember to focus on the protection. We are doing any cutting thing or doing anything dangerous. Focus on your. Just be careful with your body and do the protection well. So here we are building up the game element, and this one, actually we have already built a robot out. But we just realized it cannot perform the task very efficient. Then we disassemble all the things. We try to make it bigger, so everything goes back to zero again. Then we need to build from 0 to 100 also. So work fast is always very important. Try to do everything fast because it's actually not much time for us to waste. There are so many things we need to try. Because after you build a prototype that can work, but after that, when you build a real one and you try on the map, you suddenly find out cannot fit or cannot perform this task, or you feel like, wow, it can be done in the prototype, but it cannot be done in the real situation. And how you need to redo again. So this is how the cycle works. You need to try and fail, and try to build the best fit one. And remember, you are not doing this alone. You have teammates, 4 of you. Everyone should assign with the role, like strategy master, hardware lead. They're doing things respectively, and just try to make the robot better. And they are doing research on what are the ideas that we can use to use on the robot, then what we can do to make the robot to move fast, and also the software part, what we can do to make the robot to just go on the map very smoothly. And the middle, this one, yeah, the robot face some problem. Then we just sit down and try to figure out what the problem is. So sometimes the robot cannot move, or there are anything that the parts are broken, and you need to buy new parts. Then you can wait like a few days for the parts to come. It's actually very annoying. So just trust your teammates, work together. So this one we talk about the design. So separate the tasks clearly. Everyone help each other. Okay, even though I say we have already separated into software and hardware division, right? But whenever the hardware part needs help, then we from software part should go help them. So you don't have to be like, oh, I just do my job, because you are doing it for your team, not for your own. You want your team to win, not you to win. So just try to make the team better. Try to help the team. Try to help everyone in the team. And I know we have a humor, right? So in the same break, you might be doing all of this stuff in the lab or in the workplace every single day, maybe from morning to night. You might be bored, so why not just like go for sports, badminton or anything, basketball, football, like once every week. Like for this one, we decided to go to a robotic competition judges to do for part time. This one we just go to Zhujiu to have a visit. So just not try to make yourself too stressed on this. Just try to relax yourself sometime when you are having too much stress or too much workload. Just try to work life balance. Remember this. Yeah, it depends on you guys. Okay, so this mindset is very important also. Dr. Yong, before this, Dr. Yong has asked everyone of us. He asked us, why do you join the competition? And everyone of us answer, I want to learn something, and I'm interested in joining this kind of competition. I am interested in robotics, so every one of us has tell the answer. And just somehow, Dr. Young Dr. Young didn't smile, or I think he didn't hear the answer he want. Then he said, "Oh, cannot. This is not the answer I want. I want you guys to have only one mindset. You join this competition is to win." Okay, why he want us to do like that? Okay, so when you have this mindset to win, I don't want second place, I don't want third place, I only want the champion place, champion title. To think like a winner, act like a winner. So everything you do, okay, you build this robot, you must be, you need to think, uh, will my robot win other teams? If it's not, then you need to build much stronger, better, a much better robot. Because our senior also asked me some question. Okay, I tell him, I tell the senior, because I faced some problem previously. I asked the senior, then I say, I faced this problem. My robot cannot perform this task. Then he asked, then you should think of, what if other opponents, other teams can perform all of the tasks? What you should do to overcome this? If you cannot overcome this, then you will lose. if you look at the champion title, so you must always think like a winner. Like everything you do, every piece of robot you build only have one goal, is to win. That's it. If you have the mindset, then you try to make your robot better and improve your strategy. Okay. Aim for the first, not the second. And for the higher, then you push your robot standard into higher. Also, I have to mention that the 7 to 8 month preparation period is very, very crucial. Because for 2024, right, when we reach USM on the testing day, we saw a robot performing very, very well. Then we are like, we feel a bit lucky because we kept pushing our stuff to make the robot better. Then we were thinking, if on that month we didn't improve this part, we didn't improve that part, we didn't modify this part, then when we reach UTM on the testing day, then we will lose to this robot. So every single thing you do on the robot is very, very important. At every point in the game is very, very important. Like for 2024 last year in the semi-final. Semi-final. Semi-final, I think. We won the other team by only 10 points, I think. 10 points looks like a very big difference, but it's only 2 elements. Like if they grab 2 more things into the safe zone, then they will win. I mean, 3 things to surpass the path. So don't look down on any single thing, like single points. Every single point matters. Okay, give it everything you have, believe in yourself, and believe your teammates. Go get the champion title. We modify on the testing day. So on the testing day, after you observe the opponent, see the opponent, you must try to see if they can win you, and try to modify the robot or any strategy. Okay, all the best to 2 teams here. That's it from my part for my presentation. Any things you guys want to ask? Hello.
Okay, so thank you very much for Ping Hao for this amazing speech lah. So what I can get from his sharing session is I think that we should be having the winner mindset and also have to prepare early lah. So for this year, we are going to have 2 teams, but we will decide later lah. We'll decide which of you will follow, which of you will be in which team, and then we'll adjust the strategy so that the software and hardware part can be fulfilled. And I hope that for these 2 teams, we can work together, but by working together, we are not like focusing on our own task only, but we can help each other when there is something happen lah. Yeah, and also also tomorrow at the same time we also have the same meeting for the how to use the LabVIEW and also how to install LabVIEW lah, right, Ping Hao?
Yeah, same time.
Okay, so tomorrow at the same time we are going to have the session for installing LabVIEW and how to use the LabVIEW lah. So stay tuned and thank you very much everybody. So if there is no question left, I will open the Q&A session for 3 minutes. And if there is no question left, you guys can leave right now lah. Okay, thank you very much.
Hello, Senior. I have a question that I'd like to ask about the design of the robot that you did in the last year. Like, I mean, if the hardware part, how was the composition of it? Like the 3D part for the materials for 3D part, or you use the recyclable material like the paper box or something? Can you explain more a bit?
I mean the 3D parts, is it?
Yes.
Oh, the 3D parts.
3D printing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We use 3D printer to print it out. Like for the wait, let me show. Okay, like we wanna match the motor with the chassis, the robot chassis, the robot body lah. Then we will print small 3D parts that we design in SolidWorks and print it out, and we try to the 3D part acts as a connector lah, to connect the motor and robot body. That's the mainly use of 3D parts in our robot. Am I answering your question or?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
So anyone, do you have any questions left, like for anything else? Like,
Oh, let me share something. You guys see the picture, the photo here? Okay, so actually our robot is not that fancy or not that good looking. Okay, so this one is the aluminum profile. Okay, this one IROS have so many we can use. I see the thing here. This one you use. I forgot what's the name of this. This a kind of like a vanilla color, I think. Yeah. And the sandpaper with the folder. This one is the folder we use to store our certificate or other document. This one is we just use the folder. And this box, right? We use the case of storing you buy things from Cytron, like the electronic components, right? So this one is the box. So we just use the box to make a body, yeah. And this one is nylon. This is nylon. So everything you can think of actually can use to build a robot, but you need to make sure the material is strong enough to overcome to support the robot body. And this one is also the kind of like a vanilla cut from the inside lah. And this one is just use simple iron to build. So the robot doesn't need to be very good looking. As long as it can perform, then okay already lah. And the elevator here, actually, there are so many ways. Like the other robot there, they use standing or what? Sorry. Yeah, I forgot. And the wheels, you guys can do research on it. This one is Omni wheel. This one is just a normal wheel use. So depends on the map, what kind of wheels what you guys want to use. See, this is a simple like merge the material. Okay. Any question?
Hello everyone. So if there is no question, then we can end our meeting right now lah. Okay, thank you very much everyone, and I hope that you guys will be active in engaging the competition lah. Okay, bye bye.
Thank you. Good luck.